Welcome to Wrestling Talk. Today we're going to be talking about my Survivor Series War Games predictions. So let's start with match number El Uno. This is going from what I'm least excited to see versus most excited to see. Honestly, I'm almost excited to see everything. So, LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Here's what is going to happen here. You don't want LA Knight to lose because he's probably going to hold this title to WrestleMania. You don't want Shinsuke to lose because that would kill his new character, even though I don't think it would do that much damage to a new character to lose. But it's either going to be Shinsuke wins by disqualification, or that's probably how it's going to win. It's not going to have a decisive finish. It's going to be a disqualification finish, and LA Knight is going to retain the title by disqualification, leading to like a no disqualification match, probably at, well, probably heading to the next major WWE event, which would be, which would be the women's, not the women's, the Saturday night's main event, even though, that's just what it is what it is. The next match, I was thinking of football or something. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser for the Intercontinental Championship. LA Knight versus Shinsuke being for the United States Championship. So, Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser. Braun Breaker is obviously winning this. It's probably going to be a quick little match. Not bad, but not the best match of the night. It's probably going to be up there as one of the best matches of the night, but it ain't going to be like a 5-star quality match, you know? Braun Breaker is still young. Sheamus, as I said, is getting a little bit up there. Ludwig Kaiser is young enough to have an impact. Sheamus just needs to beat Braun Breaker and get the Intercontinental Champion. Not this time, but I think Braun Breaker is going to win. But I said eventually Sheamus is going to win the Intercontinental Championship, probably before he has a retirement match. The next match I want to talk about is, I want to say, the Word Game matches for last for my predictions. The Ring General Gunther versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this is easy. Gunther is the champion. Gunther has lost confidence after losing to Cody Rhodes, but ultimately, I think that Gunther's still going to retain. I don't think they're going to make Damian Priest champion again. Not because he's bad necessarily, just because it doesn't seem like the right moment to. As much as Damian Priest versus Gunther is going to be good, I don't feel like it's going to be worth the time and effort for Gunther to lose the title right now. He's going to probably hold it till maybe next WrestleMania. Maybe he's going to have like a Roman Reigns run with the World Heavyweight Championship. You never know. Because Gunther is just that person who should not lose. He should at least hold the title for at least a year before losing it. Gunther has been one of the most exciting things ever. The Ring General Gunther has had good matches. I can't think of one really terrible match he's had. He's had some mediocre matches like Matt Riddle, but I wouldn't consider them to be the worst of all time like some people do. I think that Gunther and Damian Priest is going to be good. The next match I want to talk about is the Women's War Games match. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley versus Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. In my opinion, this is going to be the time Tiffany Stratton gets to shine. Remember, she's the Money in the Bank winner. I feel like they're not going to make her cash in until like maybe at least WrestleMania Royal Rumble time. It would make the perfect sense because she will be the first woman to cash in at WrestleMania, because there's never been a woman wrestler to cash in at WrestleMania. She would be the first woman, and Seth Rollins would be considered the first ever male to do it, you know? Unless they're going to pull a swerve, like right after the match, she betrays Nia Jax and then, wins the title at Survivor Series. But then you have, this is basically going to see but all of it's going to be entertaining. So I feel like ultimately I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley, because if you're going to have her win her title back, she needs to get a win over Liv Morgan that makes it believable. This is a believable setting where weapons are thrown, because you don't want Liv Morgan to lose quite yet, because she hasn't done much with the women's title. So when she loses it, it's not going to be like this sad occasion. The only 2 times she has defended it was one with Zelina Vega and the other 2 times Rhea Ripley. So it's not like this crazy reign that is very exciting. Nia Jax at least defends her championship on SmackDown way more than she does, but I'm going to say the winner is definitely going to be Rhea Ripley. The next match, the original Bloodline and CM Punk, with CM Punk as a teammate, Roman Reigns, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay Uso, Sami Zayn, and of course CM Punk versus the new Bloodline and Bronson Reed, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. Here's the 2 things that could happen, in my opinion, in this match. Either Roman Reigns wins to get his win back from Solo, or the obvious thing happens, the final boss, The Rock, Bloodline, okay, that ain't funny, but The Rock comes in after the match to set up a WrestleMania match between him and Roman. Or him, yeah, most likely him and Roman. But I feel like Roman Reigns is definitely going to win this. You don't want one of your main guys to lose 2 or 3 times in a row, because 2 times in a row, because that would just make you look, it just looks bad for the top guy. And that's my predictions. Goodbye.